Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Mannish podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in and watching weekly. We appreciate y'all as always. For those of you who don't know, uh, I'm your boy Serge.
The hood prophet, man. I know y'all seen me doing something.
I didn't see. I'm sorry.
The hood prophet.
Oh, I guess I'm not. Who next? I'm Angel.
I'm just little old me. Hey, y'all.
All right, appreciate everybody who's watched us so far. Tuning in every week.
You gonna have to come up.
You right there.
As I can see, we got a couple guests in the building. Well, Angel pretty much a regular, Scholar pretty much a regular.
You gotta come.
Mimi is first time here.
Yeah, there you go.
She was the young lady who called in last week to go off on vent mode about Gutbusters.
About the bacon.
Yeah, you're right about the bacon.
About that everybody know about this bacon. I ain't the only one.
Yo.
Bacon. Pork.
But yeah, outside of that, we're gonna jump in to our usual segment, vent mode.
Man, listen, you skipping the whole. Well,
What I
I don't know
skip?
what's up with you,
What I
bro.
skip?
All right, so look, if you haven't followed us, man, y'all
Oh, you
know where
said
to
at
go.
the end.
We said at the beginning too, bro. You slipping.
Slip.
He done got braids and he done turned into a new dude. I don't know what happened. Bring the old Surge, man. But look, man, appreciate y'all tuning in, man. If you have not liked and followed, subscribed, all that good stuff, the Mannish Podcast page on YouTube channel, please go do that. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Y'all please go do that. Facebook, you can find us on Facebook, like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. But yeah, please, pretty please, y'all take care of that. But now,
Without further.
You know, our views is low in the beginning. That's why I wait to the end to say it.
hey, I said at the beginning. And the end.
But in the middle, please.
All three people watching, y'all subscribe. That's how people. That's always they already subscribed. That's why I said wait to the end to get that in.
Oh, we got 5.
Bars.
They sucked.
But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump into our first segment, which is vent mode. Anybody who had something that they dealt with throughout the week, this is y'all time to. Well, if you're gonna be cussing, wait 10 minutes.
10
and then call
minutes.
in. You got 7 minutes as of now, but yeah, call at 8 after 8:10 to let us know what your vent mode is.
And y'all don't need to be cussing anyway.
But if you need to cuss, call at 8:10 or later. 8:10 or later. Call at 8.
I don't need to vent.
At 8:10 or later to let us know what your vent mode is. But we're gonna start with the people in the building. We're gonna start on this side.
You don't cuss.
You be venting and don't cuss.
Man,
Very
listen,
careful.
if an old lady, listen,
Come on.
you got to be able to articulate without cussing.
I can, but when you get mad, why you just can't let it free?
You got to be able to articulate it.
You said do what with it?
Come closer to it.
Oh.
No.
No, not that. No, wrong thing. Okay,
No.
okay.
But goodness gracious.
I ain't just no mind.
Right. That's a $10,000 fine right there. All right. So yeah, you gotta be able to articulate yourself. Even when you get mad, you gotta be able to articulate what you're thinking and you know,
I
all
can
that good
articulate and
stuff.
cuss at the same time, can't you?
Yeah, but,
Amen.
you know,
Why you can't do both?
That's
You
what I'm
can do
saying.
both.
Okay.
you can. I'm not saying you can't do
You
both.
can be
I'm just saying
You can be an articulate
right.
cusser.
right. You can be what you want to be. You know, Obama was president. You know, Donald Trump was president. You know, so you can be what you want to be and do what you want to do. But you know, hey, I just challenge people to not cuss as much.
Yeah, challenge not
Why
accepted.
though?
Well,
Why are we doing it?
Why cuss?
Why not?
Yeah, it's on. It's on.
Hello, can y'all hear me? I just need to get close.
Yeah, I'm about to say move that thing.
Hello,
Yeah, I
y'all
can hear.
me?
She lighter. She light.
Yeah.
Hold on,
My
hold on.
breast in the
Talking
way.
to the
It
mic.
just-
All right, move
Where you want
the
me to move?
screen up.
Check it.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is much better. Yeah. Get that one. Good mic. And I just stick it in like this.
Push it
Is
down.
it 10 minutes up?
You know how to work.
We
the
live,
mic.
y'all.
I
We,
was trying to see if the 10
unedited
minutes
up here,
was
man. Live.
Trying to
Now we got 5 more minutes from
All right, so
Okay, Doing good, I think.
So my vent mode would be so y'all, those of y'all who don't know, I may possibly be stepping away from the show if we don't come up with something. I may be stepping away from the show for not for good. Just I gotta go, I gotta go get my bag. Everybody else takes a bag. I need to go get my bag.
That nigga went behind our back. He started his own podcast. I tell you, boy.
Yeah.
You can't rock with everybody. You can't rock with everybody.
Right. It's gonna be called Mannish.
Sounds awful.
I'm gonna do everything in my power to get that nigga banned.
But nah. So I put in my 2-week notice at my job. The reason I'm starting another gig, I'm starting another job, and it's gonna cause me to travel throughout the week. But I put in my 2-week notice, right? So I'm just a driver. Oh, as y'all can see, we missing 1/3 of the Mannish crew. He had some obligations, man. He's at go support his daughter at a track meet.
Good.
So yeah, and she won 4x1 so far. I ain't seen another
Let's
video
go,
posted,
baby
but
Clark.
yeah, she won 4x1. Her team won 4x1. She runs the anchor. She can move a little bit, but anyway,
I'm on the board.
So I put in my 2-week notice, right?
Right.
They called me. They're like, "Hey, well, sir, we hate to see you go, but being that we're in Alabama and you're in Atlanta, and the driver that's got to replace you is gonna need to be from the area. Do you think you could help us find your replacement?" Like, wait a minute, that ain't my job.
Give me this money.
Right, that ain't. Well, that's part of the reason I ain't staying.
That period.
So, like, you want me to help find my own replacement?
Do I get a finder's fee?
Right.
That's what I'm wondering. Like,
Right.
Yeah, a referral fee?
Can you
So-
help us out? Yeah.
But it's a little pressure on them though, because I done put my 2-week notice in. They have no idea who's gonna be the next driver, and it's in a whole nother state. So, and they have to hire them, and I have to train them
oh, child, that's
Oh,
a
within 2
lot.
weeks?
In 2
in
weeks,
2 weeks.
we gotta find you, hire you, train you.
Seems like somebody gonna be missing some supplies for a little bit.
Somebody finna be stuck. So part of me is like, I don't even know if I'm gonna stay the whole 2 weeks.
Oh,
What they gonna do? Fire me? I mean, and then technically, let's see, our time got turned in on the 1st. So I almost have a full check. It's gonna get turned in again on the 15th. Yeah, I have a full check again. So yeah, forget them. Forget them. But yeah, man, what kind of job tells you to do day job? Well, I guess all jobs tell you to do
I was
day
gonna
job.
say,
But have you ever had to find your own replacement?
mine, no,
No.
train you.
I mean, of course,
I mean, they snuck
training
them
come
on
with
you.
it.
They ain't just, hey,
Training
help
come
us
with
find
it.
it.
See, but they don't even know. It's like that was the worst thing you could have did. Cause I just reached out to all my homeboys and said, "Hey, look, I got a job for you." And I just tell them, "Yeah, they got experience.
Yeah, that's what I was
They
about
got
to say.
experience." I be looking out. What's happening? What's
Going
happening?
on, young
What's
man?
happening? Turn it down in the background.
Bro, wait, what? Hold on now. Hold on, I gotta.
That's my sister. I'll just play out of it.
Oh, that's
That's
Nelly.
like
That's Nelly.
Janelle.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, girl.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, wait, we behind. Hold on, I'm trying to watch it on the laptop and call it. This is ghetto, y'all. What
can't.
you doing?
You
I say
can't.
it's gonna be
You
a little
can't.
behind, gonna be a
It's
little
gonna be a
lag.
delay. You can't do it. You just gotta
Why y'all
listen.
put me on stuff? It says I'm live.
Huh?
It says I'm live.
That mean you lie.
That mean you live.
Yeah, we
What you got?
Everybody's live.
Like this show right now.
All right, time out, Janelle.
All right.
All right, time out. Just
Okay.
hold that thought.
Okay.
Hold that thought. We're gonna come right back around to you. We're gonna let you catch up first.
All right.
So who else got a bit more?
my event mode is
Go
about
with
the
18.
the stupidity of Texas and Mississippi banning. Going back fully open, no mask mandate no more. That's my vent mode. To me, that's kind of foolish. Like I said, the numbers of the virus ain't really slowed down like they should, and for them to like go back to 100% occupancy inside bars, restaurants, clubs, everything back fully like it was before.
I mean, life is about choices, my brother.
Yeah, that's a dumb choice. Because once them numbers spike again, then they're gonna be right back to where they was. They should have held off until.
But technically, shoot, they didn't have everything locked down. The numbers ain't slowed down, so why not let everybody enjoy themselves? I mean, it's a choice to wear a
about to say,
mask
they
to do
still
what
can
you
wear
do.
the mask
Right?
if
It's
they
still
choose to.
your choice. So I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm pro do whatever's best for everybody as a whole. But I mean, at how long like is it okay to hold people hostage for like their own choices? The flu was going around. They weren't making people wear masks with flus and all that other stuff.
Yeah,
So,
but
I
it
mean,
wasn't this rapid with the flu.
No, I get it, but what I'm saying is you can't force them to wear masks. And, you know, like I said, it's all to me it's stupid. Like you could force me to wear a seatbelt, but you can't force me to wear a mask. Like that's stupid. So don't get me wrong, I'm not on their side. I'm just thinking.
I don't know, brother. You sounding like you.
I'm just speaking openly. Like
No,
at the end of the day, like it's. I mean, shoot, it's a
Need
choice.
to cuss.
It's a choice. Why do I have to cuss?
No, just a cuss word come out, you gonna be like,
No, I mean I slip up every once in a while, but
Ain't
oh,
never
good.
heard
I
you
thought
play.
Ain't
you
really-
were I didn't know.
His slip up ain't
rare,
really
though.
slip up.
It's
He slip
rare.
up like darn or
His,
something.
he'll repeat
No,
something somebody
right.
said and be like, man, let me tell you what this fool said. But his slip ups ain't.
Oh,
I know.
so you quoting people? That ain't really.
I mean, I slip up. Like it's been a couple people.
Let me see.
You shut up.
Not a follower. Be a leader. Set the tone. Set the standard. Set the standard. Set the standard.
Yeah, we are
got
here.
10
Yeah, we got it to me. When I
Don't
started,
mean they don't mean every other word.
No, I'm trying to
She's
see.
about to go in.
So, okay, we need to fix the mic.
keep it as PG as possible.
Okay,
But
PG.
you know, do you?
Don't let them just. I don't
I'm
know.
about to say, y'all don't say, man.
Funny.
But yeah, it is stupid though.
So that's my vent mode though. I just felt like that was stupid. I saw
But
that.
It's actually, I mean,
I saw that. I was like, these motherfuckers is dumb. Like,
but
yeah,
you gotta
okay.
think. You gotta think the
No, I
most.
can't. But
Like
I'm good.
Texas is a red state.
That's
Most
good.
Republicans don't want to wear no mask anyway.
Oh,
That's what
yeah.
I was telling him. I was
That's-
like, I'm not
that-
surprised.
now that's
I mean, it's
factual, yeah.
Texas. Come on now.
So-
And Texas and Mississippi,
Right.
two red states.
Right. So they don't want. They never want to wear
It's
a
their
mask. in the first
God-given
place.
right to not wear a mask.
Right.
Yeah.
So somebody said something crazy like,
Trump said, "I ain't got to wear no mask. I ain't wearing no mask."
right, if I had faith, how do I have faith that I'm gonna be okay and I'm walking around with a mask? Well, God also gave you a brain to think and have some knowledge and
Keep that same energy when you get
Like,
hurt. And
all
don't go to
that-
nobody hospital because you just have faith.
hey, just have faith. You
Oh, I
know
like that. That's a good one.
what you got, man? Anybody else?
Yeah.
I know you
Anybody-
got something.
Mayor, you still on the phone?
We ain't talking about bacon again this week.
Yeah,
No,
Nelly's still there.
I can't even think of one right now, but I got
It's
some. I
okay
just
to be
gotta
cool.
think of-
It's okay to not to have one.
I got one.
Come on, yeah, we go
They be in there. I get some.
we go several weeks without having one, so it'll be all right.
I'm gonna say several now.
You went a few weeks.
I went two. I went two. Right.
I think Disco went too.
Yeah, this could, yeah.
What you got?
Okay. So if y'all tune into other shows, you know that I go-go dance and you know what that is. So there was this club that opened up pretty recent. And one of the girls that was working at the club reached out to me and was saying, hey, I think this would be a good venue for you and your girls to go dance in. And I was like, okay, thank you. So I reached out to one of the three owners there and spoke to him about what go-go dancing is and how the pay works and everything like that. And he agreed. So I started booking myself as well as other dancers to work at this particular club. Everything was going fine as long as it was me and this particular owner that was working together. He went out of town. He was like, well, I got another owner and I'm gonna just have him in charge of the dancers. And so whenever you need something or he needs you, y'all communicate with each other. That was fine. Then I got pushed off to a third person. And this third person has to be the rudest, like the biggest asshole I have ever met.
Come on, cuz.
But still trying to maintain professionalism. You know, I talked to him only when I needed to and only when I had to. But he was told by one of the managers there who said it openly in front of me that go-go dancing is stupid. It's a scam. Why should they pay girls to come in and entertain when bikini dancers will come in and do it. They'll come in and actually pay to dance at the club. And so in hearing this, I was like, well, dang, it sounds like she's trying to get us up out of here. So I went back to the first person that I was talking to, the one who gave me the whole gig, and was like, listen, your manager in there telling the other owner that that go-go dancers are stupid, and she think that y'all should have bikini dancers. He was like, well, it's not her decision. I don't want bikini dancers. I don't want it like a strip club. I like go-go dancers, so we're going to keep it that way. Fast forward, about 2, maybe 3 weeks went by where we was dancing. It seemed like every single week, this asshole manager had an issue with the dancers. One issue, he said the girls showed up busted. Now, I ain't never sent no girls there busted. Like, they know you have to come hair, makeup ready, and your outfits have to look cute. So that was his issue for the first time. So he took us off the schedule for a week. Next week, she came in here high. She was in here just high and stumbling all over the place. Now, mind you, if she came in there high, why didn't you send her home? Or why didn't you call me? That's what I kept asking. If you have an issue with the dancers, why don't you call me? Why don't I ever know? I don't know until I send somebody else up there and you be like, well, no, I don't want y'all this week. So after 2 weeks of making up these excuses as to why he didn't want go-go dancers, I see a flyer and it says, we're hiring bikini dancers. And so one of the dancers that was under me called and was like, you seen this? I was like, yeah, that's real funny for someone who said that he didn't want bikini dancers. He just wanted go-go dancers. So she went up there to try to, get a gig bikini dancing then, since they want to do that. They told her, oh, no, we're not hiring none of Angels dancers.
Oh, no.
Now, why?
Because he got his own people that he trying to get her to dance.
No, he holding auditions. She went for audition to be a bikini dancer and was told that,
I don't know. Sometimes you come off not likable.
I doubt it. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt that.
I was just playing.
So my whole thing is, first off, the way that I feel about it is, you told me that you didn't want bikini dancers, and I asked you. I said, if you ever change your mind about bikini dancers, please let me know so that I can govern myself accordingly. Changed his mind, did not let me know like he said he would. Secondly, you gonna tell me that this girl don't have any say so in what y'all do in y'all establishment, but she had enough say so to get us up out of there. Like, cause she was whispering in that asshole's ear, which is why he had an issue every single week.
Telling you, it's more to the story.
I mean, it's a lot to the story. At the end of the day, like,
his boo
you
want to
say
get his girls in.
I'm telling you, that's what it sounds like to me. They don't want y'all there because they already got a plan to get somebody else in there.
She did say that she used to work at a club that had bikini dancers, so maybe she's trying to bring in them bikini dancers. But the thing that she was
probably go get a cut off of them. And
exactly,
all
no, that's what it is. That's what I'm about to say. With bikini dancers, they pay to dance.
Right.
So, which is fine if you wanted that, but why not voice that with me? Why not discuss that with me?
Janelle,
She's still on the phone.
turn off Disney.
Oh, snap. I thought I muted y'all.
She got Baby First playing in the background.
Y'all hear my cocoa melon in my bag?
Yes.
My dude. Hold on.
But yeah, that's what pissed me off. Because all this, I mean, it's fine. If you want to take a different route, you can take a different route. But be honest about it and discuss with me. Ever since they tried to take this route, I was calling to see like, oh, well, if you want a bikini dancer, like I got them too. Like you could have just told me. They're ignoring my calls. They're ignoring my messages. But constantly viewing my story on Instagram. Like constantly. Like
That's what they do. That's what haters do.
I hate it.
That's what haters do.
I hate it.
Keep
I mean,
watching me.
Right.
You could have just told me like
That would be too much like right.
Well, you right about that. I just don't like that. Just the whole way that they conduct the business was just stupid to me. But just to let y'all know, we booked another venue, so it's fine. Didn't need you. We gonna be at Josephine now, so there you go. Josephine the Sweet still in there. A still in there. You know what? Who next?
So you the boss.
Well, sometimes.
I didn't know all of this time.
I mean, I've been booked by people, but I do have girls that I book.
I didn't know that all of this time. You the house mother.
I don't take
You in charge of the girls, right?
You in charge of the girls.
I'm in charge of
The girls always coming up short.
Obviously, my girls come up busted.
Anybody else? What you got, Disco? I know you got something.
Come on, Disco. No, I want Disco to go last because I love his. You ain't got nothing, Skylar? Okay, Disco, let go.
Yeah, Skylar and Mimi ain't got one.
I do have one because your
let's
story
go.
just made me think of this.
It made you
this
come
one,
on.
and it's not long. Not about food,
Got
not
it.
about food, not about bacon.
Okay.
So
All
we
right.
good.
All right.
But no, I like to go to strip clubs. So
Hold on.
Me
girl,
too.
I just something about some butt, ass, and titties that just the way they do it on the pole. I just think it's just so sexy. So I went there with my husband. We go. I know that's right.
What's your favorite one? Never mind. They ain't.
I mean,
Never.
I don't want to. I'm just. I went to a strip club with my husband. We had nothing to do. We went, and we had on. We love the Falcons, so I had on red and black. He, had on red and black. I had on like this red coat that had black on there. So cool. We go in. We having a good time. I just don't think it's right to be throwing all this good money on these strippers when I can just watch you dance from over there. But that's just me. Something wrong with me. Most
So you
folks
go to the
think
strip
it's
club and
something different.
Don't pay?
I mean, no, I do pay, but not all the time.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I'm gonna go on that. Look, $50 is the limit. That's what you gonna get.
That's fine. I
That's
just
what
want to know.
I get. That's what it's gonna be. I'm sorry. I got bills. I ain't got time. Then don't come in there. Well, then don't be stripping over there and I can see you. So we in there, buy a little drink. And then all of a sudden, this girl, I find this particular girl that I like. So I'm like, okay, she's cute. She gonna dance for us tonight. And I got her. And I only wanted her to dance for one song. I mean, I wanted her to dance the whole song, but I let her dance one song. And she stood up, she had red on, and she came over there, she danced, and I was like, okay, dance for my husband, dance for me. And she did. And then we were done. But she kept talking to me, and then another song came out, and she started dancing again. I don't know what was going on. All I know is okay. So then,
One of my dances.
but no. So So then I guess once the second song went off or whatever, she was like, "Yeah, where's my whatever song went off?" She was over there talking. So she was like, "Yeah, where's my where my $50?"
50.
And I'm just like,
Two
what are you
songs.
talking about, girl? But we had gave her something. We gave her 100. She probably giving us the money back.
Mhm.
His dumb ass ain't have no fucking change. That's all right. We ran out. Found the girl. Anyway, so then she took the money. And she was like, nah, I danced all these songs. And I'm like, I must ain't got no stripper etiquette or something. Because I don't know, girl. She finna come up all of that. I don't know what's going on. But I'm going to need that back. So she walked up there. She had some big dude following her, like it's her bouncer or something. I was like, what is going on? I know they ain't up in this little piss poor place sitting in here hustling folks. So, of course, I went, I don't know why I did this. I was drunk. Then why I did it, because that don't make no sense. I wouldn't have did it in real life. So I got up. I went to the door lady. I don't know why she was a lady, supposed to be a bouncer, but I don't know. She was there.
Right.
And I was like,
flex.
I don't know where I was at. So I went there and I was like, girl, this is what y'all doing here? Because if this so, I'm going to need that back and I'm finna go. So long story short, she ended up giving me the money back. I don't know exactly what my drunk ass would have did that night had I got my money back from that girl. She was like, ain't nothing I give it to you. But I think the girl thought because we all had on red. He kept the whole 100, bitch. And walked off with her bouncer dude. But I think because we had on red, she must have thought we was in some gang together or some shit. I don't know.
But if she said $50, why did she walk off with 100? Why she didn't give you another 50 at least?
She made me bring my chain. She didn't bring the chain
That's
back.
what I'm
She
saying.
kept swearing up and down. We danced all this money. And I'm like, well, we don't get nothing back. And she like,
You know how many songs you had to dance to get $100?
Was it $5, $10 dances?
It was only $5 dances.
It shouldn't
That's why
dance
I'm
that
like,
long.
what? Thank you. Y'all don't understand that. I was like,
Shit.
but I'm telling you, she had on red. Her bounce had on red. We had on
Take
red.
it from a
Like,
pro.
I didn't understand. Come on. What? Come on.
You
Give
go
me
to the
that.
strip club, you go get a drink. That's how you break your 100 right there. You feel?
Well, hell, I
Ask
was
for
used-
ones. And then you don't never get, you know what I'm saying? You
But
tip.
they charge you for
You
that?
tip. You drizzle.
Oh, you sprinkle a little
You
out.
drizzle.
So
You
I
know what
need
I'm saying?
some, quarters
First,
and stuff.
you put 100, you get 100, you
Throw
put
quarters
50
at
in your
'em?
pocket.
He said, make it sprinkle, drizzle.
50 in
No,
your
the
pocket.
one.
Then you
Damn,
drizzle little ones on every couple of minutes. You feel me?
To
You gonna
make it
still
look like you doing
man,
something.
yeah, $30
I
look
do it
like
for every
$50
$50
on the
girl.
floor.
But I like to find a girl.
$5 song.
$30 look like 50 on the floor.
Yeah,
You
but
feel
if
me?
I want to find a girl,
They gonna get
I
their
don't
bag
need
and
it
they
to
gonna
be
be like, oh, he
100.
dropped a lot of money. You still got $70.
Let's say it's
You
like
feel me?
it's $5 a song. Once the first song go off, I drizzle $5.
But see, I didn't
Once the
even know
second
that.
song go off, I drizzle $5. And
probably
then when
was
I'm
in a
done, I'm like,
high
come on.
club. She probably was in a
I was
high
drunk. I
point.
didn't know nothing about it. That was like my
Probably- it was
first
probably
experience
10.
with strippers.
Oh yeah. What? I mean, but how
That
10? Y'all let us stay over there that long?
10. We girl, the way my coins is set up, they got to stay in the bank of me. And
I'm like,
ain't
I'm
nobody
saying.
spend no $10 a day.
After that first
She got
night,
to be fine though. Oh, she got to be fine. You know, she got to be fine for me to like do $10, and you got to be like doing something.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I don't. Yeah,
oh,
that's how I
girl.
am.
this
I gotta
one ain't
watch you
doing
dance
that.
with
That's why I'm
somebody
like,
else.
you can go. But I'm telling you, she thought we was in the gang together. She thought we was blood and crippin'. Is it blood?
It's blood with red.
Oh,
But
blood with red. Yeah, she thought we was. I promise you. I'm like, girl,
Clearly, we know you're not.
Because I can remember saying this red for the Falcons. I don't exactly remember, but that's what made me say. I was like, they're red for the Falcons.
So out of all the reasons you feel like she was trying to get y'all money,
say.
it was because y'all were wearing red.
I'm telling you.
somebody was like,
She do
said-
it every
Right.
night.
Not because it's
I
her
won't say
every
that
night
because-
hustle.
No,
It's her every night hustle.
I think it was that bouncer girl. Somebody said something like that to me. For
so
me
she
to
only
say that.
approached.
She
bitches
said,
in
"What
red?"
up, slime?"
Like,
I
And she
don't
thought that
know.
shit was
I don't
blood.
know. I'm telling you, I think she thought that for real because it didn't make no sense for me to be explaining to her because it's Falcon. That's why I got on red. But it didn't make no sense. That's the only thing I could think of.
that junk sounds stupid.
It was. I was like, girl, give me this money. I don't want to have to fight no
Yeah, you
Glad
got
it back.
You slime.
I've
I
never
ain't
heard
never done
anybody.
that, but it was that
Like, now
easy.
you got
I've
it,
never
you
heard
got it.
anybody going to the strip club asking for their money. Like,
I ain't
Hey,
never had to do that.
excuse me,
Let a bitch
excuse
take your
me, excuse
$5.
me.
I had to do it for your birthday.
My birthday.
Was it your birthday?
No, I was out of the time of my
No,
birthday.
that's what it was. Who? Why we go to the strip club?
It was Joey's birthday.
Joey
but-
birthday.
you-
I knew it was a birthday.
Both of
boy.
y'all birthday, pretty much.
I knew it was a birthday.
And you had to ask for your money. back.
Well, the girl.
I was about to say, me and Joey don't ask for our money back.
No, what happened was
If I give you 100 and you don't give me nothing back, I'm gonna need that back.
Something.
Something.
See, we don't do that anyway.
the girl.
It
But Joe,
was my
somebody
first
had got the
time.
dancer for him, but she came over there with an attitude, and so he was like, "Well, no, you got it for Joey." And she went over there with the attitude. So Joey was like, "Nah, I'm good." So but you had paid her up front. So she decided
Oh,
that,
yeah.
I'm gonna take half of this money then, but she ain't do no dancing because he said, "No, I'm good." So she got a little attitude. Was like, "Oh, okay, well, here you can have half of it back." I was like, "Half."
I don't want
So
you.
I started to follow her. 'Cause I was like, "No, I'm about to
Let me
take
get that.
this money back." And he was like, "No, it's cool, it's okay." I was like, "Are you sure?" Because she ain't do nothing. But no, they really do be out here hustling. He didn't even have on red that night, so I really don't know what the issue was.
he had on yellow.
No.
I don't remember what color he had over.
Always wear black when you go there. Always wear black.
Moral story is,
Don't want to be
Strippers
spotted.
Don't give change. Case
The
closed.
word
Absolutely,
down,
Jay.
get changed.
I'm in the
Absolutely.
corner. I'm in the
Yeah,
cut.
you could.
Sounds like that's what's happening to me, Jay.
strippers
Hey, what you got, Disco?
I'm ready.
All right. So y'all know I got some stuff going on health, right?
No, I
So I've been going through the doctor for damn near the last 3 months, probably like once a week. So I finally came to the conclusion what's going on. So I'm on the phone with one doctor. Mind you, this is the same practice, the same people, the same company, right? So all they do is refer you in-house
Right.
to different people and different whatever.
Specialties.
That word. You know I can't use no big ass words. So
Specials.
so, make a long story short, 2 days ago, I talked to somebody for 45 minutes on the phone about what she thought was the next step for me to proceed with. So she said, I'm going to transfer you to that particular department and schedule an appointment. Same in-house people. So this bitch gets on the phone
Hey.
Mm.
and she says, well, we can get you in on March the 9th. Do you want a phone conference or a computer video? And I said, bitch, how you gonna check my ears through the fucking computer? Like y'all checking my fucking drums now.
Put it up there. Put it up
So
there.
she
Standing at the camera. She got the little light at the camera, like, come closer.
she tells me, no, it's the protocol for us to do a consultation. I said, bitch, I just
For
told
2
y'all,
weeks,
for 3 months, the same fucking people, y'all know what steps we taking.
Right.
So why you can't pull my chart up and read what I just told the last motherfucker 45 minutes ago?
45.
And then the one before that. So now I got to wait till March the 9th to do a fucking consultation for me to say the same thing once again for you to put me on a motherfucking schedule.
What you do this time, just go to record yourself. That way anybody asks for it, say, what's your number? I see
To
your
me,
video.
it's such a fucking insurance just racking up that money.
That's it.
That's what it is.
That's it.
Everything is because it ain't like I'm going to another. What's the proper word I'm looking
I
for?
bet if you didn't have insurance, they wouldn't be telling you to keep coming back.
So what? It's the same company, same medical, same insurance company. So everything is done in house. So it ain't like I'm going to another outside provider.
Right.
All you mother got my chart. So I cussed late out so bad. Let me tell you what happened. I cussed out so bad. I got an email that said you need to make an appointment with the behavior people.
Say he crazy.
She said her next appointment need to be a behavior doctor.
You should have told us got something to do with my ears. I fix my ears. We wouldn't have the issue.
Nah, it ain't my. They just trying to rule some other stuff out before they
Fix my ears.
That's
I
all.
fix my behavior.
Right.
Nah, it ain't my ears. It's the other stuff going on that we already established.
Yeah.
But they trying to rule out the ear part just to get it out. I guess the whatever maybe. I don't
Taking
know.
their time. Rule.
Damn sure
Jay
can't
said they
see
gonna
on
send
my
a
video.
drone.
Not a drone.
That shit crazy. But that's my vet mode, man. It's just if it. I gotta wait till it's bullshit.
Hey,
So-
Aunt say prayers for good health.
Yeah.
I'll get through this shit. I'm just saying it's crazy, man.
That's
I mean,
hey,
after
man.
your
Listen,
Zoom
we
call.
already know, man. Insurance
fraud. That's
is
bullshit.
one of the biggest rackets
Bruh,
in America, man.
that and strippers.
all of the insurance.
Let's say and strippers. What about insured strippers?
Mimi, I got some of you, Mimi. I'm sorry. If you'd have wore all white that night, same thing would happen.
I didn't know. I'd have been straight.
Just get
I'm
you.
telling you.
Just take
I'm
it straight
telling
up.
you
It
what.
wasn't-
Yeah, but
Did you throw up a
sometimes
sign when you
weed
walked
juice
in?
Fall on me.
You threw up a sign when you walked in?
No, I
All
just
right, then,
walked
shit.
in. I just walked in.
I'm
I'm
thinking
telling
with the
you.
color of your clothes.
Nah, if I'd have had on all white, I would have dropped some wing sauce on my thigh, and then I'd have been walking.
Still would have been
together
trying. They
30.
still would have been trying to
They
hustle you.
still would have
Still
took that
would've got you a
100.
50.
Bro.
Still would have got.
Wait, that was my first time at that time.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
it.
Nelly put on the phone.
Okay, they got a vent.
All right, Nelly, what's going on? Nelly, you got a vent?
Oh, what?
Listen to us, not the show. All right, at this point, you got to listen to us, not the volume of the show.
I am listening to y'all.
I'm
Y'all
not-
said I need to vent.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
got
the
a
first
vent
segment
mode?
is vent mode. So do you have anything that you need to vent that you went through this week?
Ooh, child, let me see.
Let me count the waves. That's how she said.
I don't want to post up the podcast. Let me see. What can I vent?
If you ain't got nothing, that's cool.
I don't think I got nothing to vent about.
Well, save it
I
for
don't
when
want to
you
talk
come
about
on.
my clients. That's my money.
Save it for when you come on, then.
Your clients watch?
No, they don't watch.
Listen,
Then go in on your clients.
They might. I'm over here by Cascade.
Oh. Just don't use no name. Just
Talk
for
about
this-
the people in
this
the church.
particular
You know
person.
all
Just
the
be like
tea.
that.
Listen, I know all 9 people that's on here right now. They ain't none of your clients.
What he said?
That's Ant.
We gonna save it for when I come in. We gonna save it for when I
Alright,
come in.
well,
I
that'll
think I'm gonna try to come in by next week.
Yeah, that baby back there making noise. Hey, so look,
Is it
check this.
loud? Let me go up
Nah,
there.
you good. You good. Everybody good with their vent modes,
Is that better?
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
get
I'm
on.
about to say, yeah, I'm good on my vent mode. I'm good.
All right, well,
You good. Skylar ain't have one.
We got a stripper coming in about 30 minutes.
All right. I'm about to go get changed.
Yeah.
You ain't got red.
I ain't got no red.
Let somebody else hold on to your change. You want a tipper? Yeah.
Nah, you get a little
Black.
sprinkle, a little drip.
We both
Okay,
got on
whatever
black.
I was saying.
You gotta tell
Sprinkle
them
of
before the
drip.
thing. Hey, one song.
we both got on black.
You really gotta say that.
You know what though?
Strong.
Back to what she was saying, man.
Probably
Ace
gonna do that
yesterday
if you say one song.
was talking about DJing in the strip club.
Yeah.
The catch is they don't let a whole song go through.
Yeah.
No, they
So-
don't.
Yeah,
so
they,
pretty much while you dancing with them, I don't do strip club.
It's a
That
minute
might
and 30
be
seconds.
So they scratch-
it'll be about 60 seconds.
So yeah, so they do like 30 seconds of each song, and then go to another song. So
But
you
that's
got
gonna count
credit
as
for
the
that
whole
one
song.
song.
That's what they did. These bitches.
But she also
Yeah, they're
charged.
talking about, you did not dance for me for 2 hours.
Yeah, but she damn sure didn't do that though.
But she
I don't
also
care.
charged for her time.
Yeah.
Because if she was
Still
talking
wasn't
to
that
you,
many.
she still was on the clock.
She was talking to
Oh,
me.
no. See, no. See, they ain't
I
on the
was
clock.
looking at
See,
the
I don't
other
break
girl.
out $1 when they just in your ear.
I don't
You don't
either.
even pull out your.
I don't either. But
Nah.
she saw that red. It was like, okay.
It was
Still
the
get
red
all your
for me.
questions out before you. Your name.
Big B's around here.
All the gangs finna come
Right,
get us
right.
right now. We just playing, y'all.
Big B's
He
around
gonna
here.
come get us.
Oh, where's it?
Or strip, not behind my head,
Yeah.
not behind my.
Mine either.
Put it on mine.
Put it right here.
Put it on mine.
Put it right here.
I
You
got
can
you.
put it right here. What's we talking about? Oh, it's like a stripper girl or something?
Oh, okay.
We
She's
gonna
gonna
do the
start
same thing. I'm gonna be like, girl, what's up?
We can't get in our topic with the stupid girl part.
We can. Just let me see.
No, this is a
And
serious topic.
This
Well,
Mannish.
yeah, let's do it now.
Yeah, there she go.
Hey.
That's real.
Hey. That music got some butt though.
Submit.
Come on.
What kind of establishment are we running in here?
I would love to
Mannish.
like, see my husband fuck a stripper. A stripper midget.
Why?
Look at him.
They got one in the
If I had a
flame.
dick,
All
I
right,
would
enough
do
of the
it.
stripper. Enough of the stripper.
Hey.
Enough of the midget.
But that hang in the circle.
He got a wagon on it though. Right?
Hey, I like it.
Wagon.
It was good. She didn't gotta go that far to the flow.
She was already on.
Right height. Y'all.
Drop it. Wait,
She
down with
just
that
went
butt.
way left. She would like. I would
And that's
love
what's
to
gonna
see my
happen.
husband.
No,
Like,
Welcome to
that
the
would be
show.
so cute. She's so little. You can just toss them and stuff. They should do whatever. They ain't gotta get on their knees.
are you being serious? Though?
No, she dead serious. She
Yeah.
dead serious.
They ain't even. You just man a midget.
They already
A
know.
midget.
They
So
had
you
already
cool with your husband?
I would love to see it. Heck yeah. It's a midget. You don't get to see them. Well, a little person.
She said that
That's
like
a midget.
she said that like that unicorn. I see bitches all the time.
They're so cute. Oh, we've
A
been married
long
for,
time.
Yeah, we've been married for like 8 years. Yeah.
That's a long time to me.
That's just how much we've been married.
Oh, that's the
together
marriage
about
part.
16.
Nah, they've been together forever.
Or a little person. Let me say it right. You don't think that would be cute?
That little midget was
Absolutely
right.
not.
Why not? What is
Absolutely
wrong
not.
with them?
Hey.
She about this big. She don't have to bend down.
It's weird.
Booty big and that bust it.
It's weird.
Bust it.
It is weird.
Bust it.
So midgets don't need
So
love?
what you mean they
Huh?
don't need
Midgets
love?
don't need love and
From
dick.
other midgets.
Oh my God.
You just being
Listen,
This might be-
let me tell you something. Let me tell you
They
something.
won't
Let me
be
tell you something. This ain't
discriminatory.
even what we supposed to be talking about. But let me
it
tell you
don't went
something.
left.
Let me tell you something.
discriminatory. That's how you say
The
it.
discrimination.
A midget is very little. Is a very, very, very little female person, right?
Correct.
Well, or
Thank you.
male. Or
Any
male.
man that gets turned on by a little bitty old female has issues.
But she got grown woman parts.
But she still got issues. You got issues.
That nigga had a grown woman smile body.
You got issues.
What you mean?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Why?
I'm telling you, that's a thing.
Nope, man.
That is
Nope.
the,
Hey, y'all the same height when you lay down.
You will be like,
No,
yo,
you're not.
busted.
You're not the same height when you lay down.
I'm gonna give her a boost. If she get right, if she come from under the table, get on top of the table and just
Why
throw
she
that
coming from under the
because
table?
she's so little, she can just walk out from under
She
the
can't
table.
come
get
from
under
the
the
door like she.
Nah, she can't come from the door. Hell, I wanted to drop in that bitch and then he'll be like, okay, boom. Trying to tell you.
Hey, yeah.
No.
She gonna get some more.
No.
It wasn't. I might do 75.
Nah.
See,
Nah.
read that comment.
See, look, people want the midgets.
15.
A little people.
KZ, you already know it's not going down.
And
A
then
midget?
blindfold them. You ain't
My
even
boy
know
said
them.
he
You gonna be
used
like, they
to
the best head
Toss
ever.
a dwarf all throughout high school. What you mean?
Period. And they be ready.
He's got issues.
They don't want no. They don't want no.
All of these grown regular women out here, you want a little midget woman.
Because it's different.
It's not. Yeah, it's supposed to be different. Like you ain't supposed to be doing
We
it.
can't mess with a midget because they a midget.
You something
It
else.
sound like you midget discriminate.
I am. I am.
Well, oh, you said if I was saying what I fuck. Nah, I think they penis.
Nope. Nope.
Because I think they penis small. I'm sorry. I don't think they. I don't think
But
they
what if he
penis
show you
grow.
and it ain't?
I don't know. Hey, listen.
I don't know.
Can we get on topic? Because
I don't
this
know.
ain't what we supposed to be
he
talking
like?
about.
Right. Why are we talking about
What if you
midgets?
drop that thing on the table like that?
That's a little weird.
The fact that they excited over midgets is the issue.
It's
Not
right.
a midget man though. Then they head be about this big. No,
So the girl midget heads ain't big.
they got hair to cover
It
it
makes it even bigger.
and make it even better.
Every
And
girl
then
I
when you
dated
get
that had a big
you
head,
just
so I'm
do
used
this
to
on her
it.
head. I'm trying to tell you.
Big head. Yeah,
Okay, I'm ready.
big
I'm
focus.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm good.
I do.
Oh my God.
You know what? I'm back.
Freaking
I don't
man.
even know what the topic is. No more. They done threw me off.
Moral of
They
the
done threw
story
me
is
off.
midgets need love too.
They do. Except
From
for
other
the
midgets.
Y'all ain't gonna say that one
We
come
here.
on the table.
We here. I was saying that.
You traveling
That's a weird
the
job.
because
I'm trying to look, bring that midget back on my head again so he can see.
not a
What?
head
She
lock.
a lock. it too.
See, now you're abusing it a little bit.
See why she got? See, you think of it.
Now
as
you
a
gonna get
child.
charged twice.
Exactly. That's weird.
No, that's a
Little
grown woman
midget.
that
Weird.
just didn't
Not
finish
the little
growing.
That's weird.
No,
You put in the headline. Now you got
that would be
now
so
you got two
sad
charges:
if
Right.
they found that you thought of them like that.
abuse and then midget abuse. You gonna get double whammy.
No.
Right. God don't like that.
He made them
All right, so now that we off with the midgets,
barely.
Oh, there's a difference between dwarfs and midgets. Oh, they are. Yeah, it is.
The difference between what?
Dwarfs,
dwarfs and midgets.
They're smaller. Shoot, the ones
Midgets
with they
smaller,
arms
ain't it?
like this. You know what? Now I'm finna go. Now I'm going hell. Like
I thought
Tell
dwarfs
what we
were. I
talking
thought
about.
like dwarf and midget.
but there's a little people that are like this high, and they
yeah,
like,
that's the dwarf. Dwarf and midget.
man, they still should all be getting fucked equally, and that's my stance on it.
It's your
I'm
first
ready.
and last visit.
right? We do not.
Because you mentioned in here, we gonna get fast.
Right, we do
Because she's
not.
speaking
We do
truth.
not. Listen, we do not
He
condone.
did it. Thank you. Y'all want to blame it on me. She put it over my head,
I'm fired. My bad.
On fire.
and I'm bad.
All right, so our topics.
Both of y'all blacklisted.
Right. Y'all gonna be on the midget watch list. You ain't gonna be around. You ain't gonna be able to patronize no establishment that got midgets. Feel like, listen, she's gonna try to take me. Don't let me go. I watched the show. The things her and her husband got planned for me are illegal.
Listen,
She
the,
was
hey,
lying.
the thing about the whole thing when I played it, Chris didn't even look at it. His whole head turned over to it.
She was right here.
Play it back while she
You
was sitting
put
on
it
top.
up.
I'm looking at
That's
midgets,
my
man.
ass. Busted.
I'm not looking at midgets.
right here. And
I'm not looking at midgets. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. But
If we put a blind
So you ain't gonna
you
get
can
on
do it.
midgetmingle.com.
as soon as I feel one of them weird joints, it's gonna be over with.
See, that is just discriminating against.
But he's not lying.
Well, don't feel him. Just lay back like this. Put your
Man,
hands
listen,
up.
that is an overweight baby.
No, it's not. Because no, it's not. No. You can't.
Something that
fuck no
little wearing,
baby.
something that little wearing that much, this shouldn't be going
No,
together.
they,
No,
they can't help
it's
it.
weird. But I
But
can.
you can help it.
I can. Life is about
You can
choices.
help it go
My-
into the right home.
Nope.
Food
It ain't even.
like
It ain't even gonna be in the same area code.
You want, they're gonna blindfold you.
They said you gonna hit that, Chris.
I bet I won't.
I hate it.
You saying that because
Hey,
if
I
it like
bet. I tell you what, y'all bet some money.
I
Y'all
won't. You
bet
have to be
some money.
blindfolded.
Bet some
For
money.
it to work. Blindfolded and handcuffed.
Ain't gonna work. They don't even breathe the same. Your breathing is a little lighter.
They take short breaths.
Right. Their lungs are smaller, so it's
like that.
They take short breaths.
right. It ain't.
I hate you.
I wasn't ready for that.
I was. But they don't.
They finna come on
You ain't
the
lying
band
either.
together. They're gonna be outside of
Okay.
the busters.
Yeah,
We can just
ain't
kind of step over. We ain't even worried about that. Man.
All right, so what's the topic, my brother? What's the topic? So, all right, now to the serious part of the show.
Right. That really got
Man,
I don't even know how we got. Oh, damn mind.
Gonna fire disco. My bad.
fire disco, band Mimi.
He's
Right.
coming back free.
right. Child protective services, midget welfare, all of them folks coming after y'all.
Not kids.
All of them was coming after y'all.
the midget militia.
Right. I'm trying to tell
We're
you.
gonna band together.
I'll fight one though.
See, them
But
be the
anyway,
ones that got them
man.
hands. They little.
Man, I
See, there we go. We going
kneecap
back on that.
key you right in the
You
forehead.
seen Martin.
I ain't Martin.
Yeah. I forgot it.
All
It
right.
was Tommy.
All right, so
Nelly, you still with us?
Girl, you sleep?
I'm here, you. Y'all wild.
yeah, right. Tell them. But
Love.
What's your take on midgets, Nelly? Nah,
don't answer that.
I'm just
Don't answer
playing.
that.
I'm just playing.
Don't answer that.
Hey, Pete.
We midget shaming.
She said she thick.
She was there, right? You saw.
She was thick.
No.
Everybody loves midgets.
Yeah, everybody don't
Except
love
for
them.
you.
Everybody don't
We're
love
gonna
them.
get
Oh,
you one
man.
for your birthday.
We all know.
You ain't gonna know. You
Who
gonna
ain't
be
gonna know?
blindfolded. We gonna get
You gonna feel them little ankles and them little
There we
them
go.
little wrists like
you. We
Ray.
gonna put her in his pocket and take her home. I'm telling you.
Stuff it right
Y'all
back in your
started
butt.
back up. What's the topic?
All right, so the topic,
Okay, we ready. We ready. I'm gonna be good.
the topic for today, Mr. Thurs, what we got?
Oh man, y'all stupid. Okay, so one of the things I wanted to touch on, I don't know if everybody has seen the video on social media, but B. Simone put a video out there saying and arguing, saying that women aren't half the things they want in a man. What do y'all?
Okay, girl.
Ring the bell.
And being that we got two ladies in the building, one on the
I'm about
phone.
to say who the
Yeah, I'm
phone?
about to say,
Yeah,
what she
yeah.
got?
Well, Nelly on the phone.
Don't do me.
Nelly on the phone, but yeah. So technically, we got three women,
Okay.
joined in.
Yeah.
Two in person, one on the phone. But I just wanted to get y'all take on it and see what y'all feel.
How
She
do
was
you-
saying that the women aren't half the things they want in a man.
pretty
yeah,
much they
pretty much
want
They want things in a man that they don't bring to the table themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not compatible sometimes. So
what's not compatible.
I don't think. I mean, I just think you said. Oh, this mic. Okay, close.
He was all on the mic. We was talking about midgets. Get to the mic.
But no, you said men and women are half the things that
No,
they
no,
want
no.
in men.
Aren't.
Women, so pretty much women want men to come to the table with things that they don't even have themselves. They
Right,
want
so-
they want men to come to the table with a bank account stacked with some money. Y'all accounts is in the negative.
Want men to have
I was
good
just
credit, but
about
y'all
to say.
credit in the trash. Want men to have a vehicle. Sometimes women don't come to the table with a vehicle.
Y'all
Well, I mean,
y'all on
I-
CCT and Marta.
Breeze
Dang,
card
yeah,
fully
man.
loaded.
Right.
But I mean, I think it's just it go back to how you raised. Some people raised, when they think the man is supposed to take care of the woman.
You
people
are
go
no,
through
I
raised like
get
that.
that. I get that, but you have to bring something to the table.
I agree.
Like
I agree totally.
women want these dudes to come to the table with 100 things, right? And a lot of times the women don't do nothing but come to the table
Boss said just
with
come to the table.
some used vagina.
Oh.
Damn, why I gotta be you?
Damn.
Because
Shit.
it
He
ain't
ain't
new.
gonna be the first person
It ain't
hit.
new.
What y'all do? Y'all say use it. You
Use
bring
his
used it.
But that ain't the only thing they bringing.
Oh God. But okay, we gotta talk about the ones that ain't bringing
I
that.
gotta be
Because I ain't
you.
never heard of that before.
She said, "Why I gotta be used?"
Why I gotta be used?
We didn't say abused. We said used.
I'm just saying it's
Why
not
they
gonna
can't be
be
bringing just vagina? Why I can't just be bringing
because
vagina?
at least you would have a point for at least saying, okay, at least it's fresh and new.
So if it was
But
a
that
virgin, you
would-
wouldn't care?
Thank you.
No, I still would care personally.
Oh, okay.
You care about everything.
But-
Why
Why wouldn't
why
we?
wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Because
But
only
why?
thing because women threaten dudes with that. That's what they threaten them with.
But
Well,
that's the weak
okay,
men
you
that
don't
get threatened by
have you don't have X, Y, and Z. You not getting this.
Oh,
But that's y'all whole goal in life is to get
That
that.
ain't my goal. My
Yeah,
goal
I'm
is
about
to
to say,
chase
yeah.
the bag.
But you ain't think about getting a
Then
vagina
there's a
while
lot of
chasing the bag.
dissecting that gotta start before we can have
But
this
you get in the bag
conversation.
so you can
First
get
of
the
all,
girl.
What type of women we?
No, I'm
To get the
getting-
girl, you got to.
Hold on.
What she say?
Say it again, Nelly.
I said, first of all, we got a lot more dissecting to do before we can even have a conversation like this. First of all, what kind of women we were talking about? Like, some women, for sure.
You can break it down by generation.
See, I
Break it
don't.
down by
I don't think she
generation,
was
too.
saying the women who actually got that think clearly and and actually are really truly pursuing a man for the right reasons. I don't think she was talking about. I think she's talking about this
new age
wave
of women.
of women that come to the table like they go chasing money. You know what I'm saying? They go looking for the next dude who can buy them the Birkins, buy them the, you know what I'm saying? To buy them the
Oh, well, that's
put them
the
in
type right
Bentley.
there.
Bottom, the red bottoms. And
Right.
But why do y'all want girls like that anyway? Like the men who want them.
I mean, a
I
lot
mean,
of,
the men that got them are the ones that want them. So, like, what's?
But what's the problem? I
That's-
mean, you can't build. You're supposed to build.
No.
It's a.
But that's not their goal.
You
That's what
can't
I'm saying.
build
Like,
if you
in
don't
the
have it.
industry. Like, that's not their goal. Their goal is to get a man like that, and the men
So
know
now
that.
we
So
got
they
to
use the
identify
money to
who
get
we
a
talking
woman
about. Like
that.
just
So,
what
yeah,
what she said
exactly.
on the phone. We got to identify.
And
We
you
talking
out
about
here
industry
complaining with what
girls
you
or
got.
regular girls.
okay, now to take it a step further, you still got a bunch of women out here that are still single because they have let a lot of good dudes go by because they don't offer them the things that they want to check off of their checklist right now at this moment.
Them girls checklist.
Not only that, I feel like a lot of females that I've come across and had conversations with or personally dealt with, I feel like they want guys that they can fix up into what they want instead of taking the guy who has all the stuff they want or could possibly bring all the stuff they want to work with a fixer-upper.
I mean, Ant said pretty much.
I see potential in you,
And
and then
build it.
everybody end up getting screwed because I won't say everybody ends up getting screwed, but you have someone that's like, I don't see a lot of people now that are dating people for who they are. They may see, okay, for a lot of us that may date in college or date in the military or they're on a path somewhere. Oh, okay, I see your end goal, and I see that you could potentially have a lot of money in your account. Or you could potentially have your own business. You get what I'm saying? And if that doesn't happen and you have all these different side effects to that, you got to deal with who they are now. And then you have people who are looking at each other sideways. You know what I'm saying?
That's a very good
That's a valid point. Yeah,
But
valid
I like
point.
that.
I think the issue is that's not where a lot of these females' heads are now. Like where we are right now, that's not where. I mean, just look look at just think about when you go out. Think about when you go out, right? It's a lot of dudes that could potentially be at that moment in a better situation than the dude that's walking around with, some Balenciagas and have no money. But a female won't give the time of day to the man who doesn't look like he has it. But you catch him out there in the Louis or the Gucci, she'll give him the attention because she think that he has it. That's what they chasing.
That's true.
That's the point.
Why are they chasing this?
Because it's the
That's
image.
what we asking.
I'm about to say,
What is this? I mean, this is just the new generation of what we
Yeah.
got going on.
I think the generations are shallow.
Yes.
It's shallow. Like it's about what I can get from you right now, and once I can't get it no more, I sweep you under the rug and I'm on to the next person. Versus, like y'all was saying, get in a relationship, build something out of it. You work your way through the valleys, through the peaks of the mountains, and you enjoy and reap the benefits of it together.
Right.
Versus me putting in all the hard work and then you just enjoying all the success off of it.
So when do you stop? Like, I guess we would have to have one of those women here. When do you stop being like, okay, I'm done with this one. I got what I wanted. Let me move to the next. When do you stop moving to the next and let me settle down with one? What determines which is going to make you settle down?
It's a good question because
I
I ain't
know,
one of
we
them
have to
type
have
of
one
girls,
of
so I
them
can't
now.
answer that.
I know, right?
What you got?
I think
in most cases, a lot of women, not giving them excuses, but a lot of women done tried that. So they done tried to help a brother build. And as the brother started building, he started dipping. So now they to the point where, you know what, I ain't gonna put all that work in no more. You either gonna have it, you know what I'm saying? So it can go both ways, and then vice versa.
Yeah. But I think the point she was making was it's not the point that B Simone was making. It wasn't the fact that one person has, and we trying to build something. It's more like what you're requiring out of somebody for somebody to have, and you don't even have it yourself.
Yeah, like saying like I won't date a guy if his credit score ain't 760, but yours 5 something. Like or saying I ain't gonna date a guy.
You know why? Because
who don't have a house.
Because that woman right there, she probably used to cats like that. So she probably used to a cat doing that. That's why she ain't got nobody. Because usually a cat, no disrespect, a dude that got all that. I'm not gonna say everybody, but most of them dudes that meet up, no disrespect. Like when I was growing up, I love that girl at the bus stop. I was getting my Chevy Impala, and I just pick up a girl at the bus stop on purpose because to me it was I can control her now.
Oh.
I was that type of cat that what
It was easy.
It was easy. So what I'm saying is, a lot of these women, they doing the same thing. So pretty much they not looking at the fact that the guy got everything. They looking at the fact, you know what, he gonna bring everything to the table. I ain't gonna work for nothing because I'm gonna, like you said, I'm going to the next.
Right.
So again, it can flip on you because you can be weak minded as a female. Me to do with all that, he put that thing on you right. Now your ass stuck.
Sitting there looking dumb.
So in that situation, I think, again, a real man, he want a female gonna bring something to the table with him. Feel me?
Yeah.
So that's where I think it need to be at. As you get in your age, I think your requirement changes.
That's absolutely true.
That's,
You know,
that's
so
what
what-
it is right
So when I
now.
was 21, everything that had a curve, I
Chasing
wanted.
it.
But as I got older, you had to have a goddamn credit score.
absolutely true.
You had to have a job. You know what I'm saying? So I think with age, everything you look at relationships different.
But it's still some disconnect though. It's still disconnect.
That was about to be my next question.
still
What do
some
you
disconnect.
what do y'all feel is the biggest?
I think it's the
disconnect
man's
between-
fault. I think it's men's fault.
And what in that scenario right there,
I think it's men's fault because they allow females to do what they do. If you didn't allow it, they wouldn't do it.
standards done changed. That's why, Chris.
But they've allowed the
Standards
standards.
have
They
changed.
have allowed
They
the
was gonna
standards.
do
I'm about
it
to say,
with
yeah.
all whatever
A shift
going on.
doesn't just happen by
Yeah,
itself.
they have
So
allowed
yeah, the shift changed into where what was required and what was allowed changed.
The women that's coming out with the music right now, what the image is that
Honestly,
you
it's
want
not
them to
the
be
men.
now.
Like the
It's
IG
not the men,
models.
it's the women.
the IG model.
No,
Like-
because the women. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. Old head used
men
to tell.
do what women want. That's
Right,
the-
and
so
look,
if women change their mind, men gonna change their mind.
no,
But
that's
if
not
you got
necessarily
money,
true.
you
That
can-
is
That's not-
necessarily
no,
true.
that's
That
not
is
true.
necessarily
What you
true.
said? Hold on. What you said again, brother? Say it
Yeah,
again.
that's confusing.
Steph, you say again?
If women change their mind, men will do what the
They gonna
women
follow suit,
They
pretty
will
much
follow
is what he
suit. They
said.
So
gonna
if
follow
women-
suit.
So,
So,
they
if
don't
women-
want them. If
when-
they got the money,
Give me,
they ain't gonna
if you don't
do that.
mind, give me an example.
Yeah,
of that.
that's what
Okay,
I'm trying to.
that's I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna do it like this. Women back, I guess back then would prefer a man with strength. I guess with leadership. You know what I'm saying?
A manly man.
Yeah, a manly man. This day and age, you don't need that. You know what I'm saying? A woman need. It went from being manly man to security or money.
Or
You
just
know what I'm
doing your
saying?
part.
Just doing your part.
Yeah.
Yeah. They stopped caring about, well, shoot, well, I ain't gonna be like grandma. I'm gonna do my thing. At least I'm gonna get a bag out of it. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna do this to get this out of him. I'm gonna still do my thing. It's like I said, so men switched up. And they ain't worried about being the manly man no more. They worrying about being, I got the bigger bag. They got men wearing purses now. Like, because they worrying about who got the bigger bag. You know what I'm saying? They got who got the fresher jeans on, who got, the man jeans are getting tighter, women pants are getting bigger. Like, you know what I'm saying? They wearing baggy clothes now.
It's
And the
what
man
women
wearing-
require.
That's deep what you just said.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
you're
saying.
right.
It is,
Some
but-
women don't
and,
require all
and,
that.
and at the same time, it's still the man's fault because the man at the end of the day, men were taught to be men, right or wrong.
So men
That's
for their
it.
role, Chris.
Right. Men start letting women dictate what their roles were instead of you being the man of your relationship or your household.
Period.
That's where the men fell short at.
Yeah, that's
Regardless of the women do, man, a dude check a woman quick if she was to I hate to say like step out of line. I hate to use those words, but for lack of better words, like a woman is a woman. Yeah, you can be independent, you can have your own, but it's still certain things you're not gonna take away from me as the man.
You know what, Chris? The back what you said, I can't stand on Facebook. I see cats. They'll sit there and brag about their wife being the head of their household. Ain't no
That is
fucking way in the hell I'm
dumb.
gonna
You
brag
ain't got
about
no
that.
household. That's
Or
not
I
right.
can say, bro, you want to do this? Let me ask hell. Like I can see.
Now I would.
I can still
we
hold
gotta
on, hold on.
talk about
I can
it.
see if you
You ain't
say,
gotta
let me see if my
ask
wife
me.
got plans, or let me see if my
Okay,
wife
yeah.
got something else to do next week. But ask my wife, fuck
Nah,
that.
ain't no
I mean,
ask.
for
We
the
gonna
most
talk
part,
about
you
it.
shouldn't have to ask. You just let them know. Okay,
But I'm
look,
saying what you're
hey,
saying.
this
The
what
role
we
had
doing.
they don't know their role no more. You
Yeah,
And she
but
might agree
and that's
with it
why
or
I
don't.
said men have put their guards down, put on their dresses, and said, you know what? I'm gonna let the women lead because I don't know how to lead no more.
This is
That
dumb.
is
Oh,
still
you
They
might be
doing
bumping heads,
that.
Chris.
That's
Like a
dumb.
lot of women, don't get me wrong, won't let. I ain't gonna say take this lightly.
yeah, say use the words right.
Yeah,
use
yeah,
the words right.
Yeah. Let me rephrase this.
Come on.
A lot of women are more aggressive as far as letting the man do it. So it's to the point sometimes you say, what? You know what? I'm tired of arguing with you. Damn it. Fuck it. You do it.
See, but guess what? That's the problem. Because instead of just saying, you know what, you're not for me. You're not for me. They put their guards down and they let the women do what they do. Guess what? Another one in the checkbook that she done conquered. Instead of just saying, you know what, baby, you know what, you don't need a man. You might as well just handle the
Yeah,
business
you
on
do
your
it
own.
yourself,
And before,
Eventually, she'll get the picture
Yep.
and be like, you know what, shoot, what is it about me? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? And she gonna have to realize, like, okay, I gotta let a man be a man.
So Chris, is that,
That's
is
how-
that
That
Because
was me.
mama and grandma used to tell women
So is there a
that,
difference?
listen, let that man be a man.
is there a difference between an alpha woman and a strong woman? Is that different for you? Is there a difference between an alpha woman and a strong woman?
No, I think all women are strong women.
And
think-
alphas.
I think all women are strong women. I think all women are alphas in their own way. My thing is
Stay in
you-
their place.
not even
No
just-
win, no win.
But what is there in play?
No, that's why
Chris
I
gonna
say for
answer
lack
that.
of a better
Chris gonna answer
word-
that.
Yeah, for lack of better words, I don't want to keep saying stay in your place, but it's like a woman has to especially in a relationship. Like in a relationship, the Bible teaches the woman
Submit.
to submit, and it don't mean you gotta bow down
No,
at this
it
man's
don't.
feet
It
and
don't,
jump like
right.
that.
Yeah, I think it's a wrong
Yeah,
interpretation.
I
Yeah.
submit to my
It just
husband, but
means
that don't
that
mean
you
he in there just
right. He ain't just
telling me
he ain't
what
just
I
go do
feel-
this and
yeah,
go do that.
it's not like
no,
that.
it's like okay, let this man be a man.
be a
This
man.
man cannot lead without being a man. He
And he has
cannot
to
lead
lead.
unless he leads.
And
He
y'all
can't
in a
lead
relationship
when
unless
it's
he leading.
convenient for him to lead, or when you feel it's
Like
convenient
being
for him to lead.
But she gotta trust him. See,
that
once
comes with being a
so
man.
once a
That
woman
comes with being a
trusts you
man,
as
being with
once a woman trusts you as being a man, I think a lot of them will fall back.
But a lot
Not
of them
only
won't
that,
even give them the opportunity to
But
be
a
a
lot of them
man.
don't even know because
Yeah.
of how they household. They go back to your household, how you was raised.
That's where it starts. That's what I was about to say. That's where it starts. To me, what you witness when you growing up and how you see the male female interaction,
It has a lot. to do
it has a lot to do with
Them
what
days,
you expect.
them days dead, man.
Yeah, no. In most cases,
Not.
yeah.
It's what you
When,
looking
let me
for.
tell
though.
you, back in
It's
Chris,
what women
me and
are
Chris may be
looking
close
for.
age here. I don't know
What
how
you
old Chris
looking
is for real, but
You
What
gonna
you
get
get?
what you looking for.
That's not.
I swear,
no,
you gonna
don't
get what you
necessarily-
looking for.
Not
No,
really.
you
They
get
got-
what
they
you
got
get.
everything
You
looking
get
for in
you
that
get
They
what
ain't got good
conforms. You get what conforms to you.
You get what's
right?
more
Because there's still
comfortable
some
for you.
strong dudes out here that's not going for that.
That's
and
what
guess
I'm
what?
saying.
And guess what? The women they not checking for that dude. They want the dude that they can run over. That's what I'm saying. It's the men's fault. As long as you say, okay, well. I'm just gonna do me, and I'm gonna do. We always gonna fail. It's always gonna because if I'm standing strong and you gonna fold, it's our fault. It's our fault because at the end of the day, we all got to be men. We all because it's gonna come a time, bro. Well, men gonna have to stand up. Cause bro, we've like at the end of the day, bro. When you go back and you look at the way we've changed over the last 10 to 15 years, man. When it comes to jobs, shout out to women for moving up in corporate America.
Amen.
Like that's good. You know what I'm saying? But slowly, just look at where men are going over the last 15 years, bro.
I was about to say gay. I didn't mean to say that.
Nah, but that's true too.
But no, that is true. But I'm like, all of them ain't going there though.
No, all of
But
them
you
are.
don't
But what I'm
even
saying
know.
is, it's like, number one, I hate to keep always going back to a black man, right? The black man is the first thing people want obsolete. That's what they want. They want them out of the picture
Y'all strong and black.
because, and I've said it before, in the 50s and 60s when you had black families with black men that were running their households, the black people,
Community.
black communities were as strong as they've ever been, right?
Yeah. So you remove we already been had this conversation
Right.
several times.
You
Yeah.
remove the head of
So
the house.
it goes back to that. So now you start splitting that, right? You start splitting that. Now you've got women who have now not even just on, and I'm not even gonna say it's the fault of their own, where they have now been put in situations where they gotta stand on their own 2 feet and man up, for lack of better words. You know what I'm saying? They got to handle their business. And they've done it for so long. You got a strong-willed man that wants to be a man to this woman, and say, you know what? Let me help you. Let me take some of this pressure off you. Let me take some of the stress off of you, right? But she's so strong-willed herself, she won't give a man an opportunity. But she will go settle for a man that she can tell what to do all day, every day.
But who want to do that? That is
let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. Here, God honest
More
truth.
women than you think.
It's so many women out there, and I don't, this me saying this. This ain't the man. This is me saying this. It's so many women out there who rather a man without shit
I agree.
than a man who get up and go to work and got his own because it's a sign of fear.
Right. I one up you. As long as I feel like you don't do more or have more than me, I
know
can
someone
control
like
you.
that. Like He
I
don't
can
gotta
control you.
work. He don't gotta do
Like
nothing. She
they
take
are
care of all the
afraid
bills.
that if this man get his own shit,
She gonna
Right,
be
he
gone.
she gone because that's something in her heart that she ain't doing right.
Shit, I ain't never heard that.
Oh,
I know
shit,
someone like
they
that.
out there.
Keep living,
but it's
bro.
still
They
the
out there,
dumbest
baby.
thing I've ever heard of.
Like,
It's the
I mean,
truth,
that's
though.
what's
What's
going
going
on.
on?
Only
So
thing I
bad.
hear
So
is if he ain't
mad.
got no bag, he can't.
That's
go
you know
home.
that's for her girlfriends at work. That's
To
for her.
show them,
That's
oh, I
for
got a
my
man
home
with
girl.
money.
Like you know, how many people. I know people personally right now.
Straight up-
Females,
straight up be
Valentine's Day,
lying.
done bought they self
Oh, I
shit to put
know
on
they be
Instagram.
lying. I know
that
they
is
I know
so
some bitches
dumb.
right now who
I
done
know
bought
they
they
be
self
lying.
shit for Valentine's and said they nigga who ain't got a goddamn job bought it for them.
Yeah.
Just to compete with her
That's
homegirls at work.
dumb.
I ain't got time.
To do, they get a reward or
I know a
something?
dude right
Okay,
now,
this-
man.
I get a
Been with
cookie
a
for this
chick.
because I'm not.
Been with a chick for over 10 years. Over 10 years. Hasn't held down a job for more than a couple months at a time.
Him or the girl?
Him.
Oh,
I know.
And he
one
let-
too.
he let-
Goes months at a time just sitting at home playing the game.
Oh, sh-
I'm talking about
Playing that game.
spending her money.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
And she just let
And
it.
he still be talking to her crazy.
It's the D for me.
It
I don't
gotta
know
be
what it
something.
is.
Gotta be.
I don't know what it is, but you know, he still.
We probably giving it to somebody else
He-
when she
he-
at work.
Man, listen, I don't speak on those things.
Okay, so good.
But yeah, like he putting her through it, and
She taking it.
she won't go nowhere.
Child, 10
She gonna
years.
keep working her,
Shit.
making her
Yeah.
Either
money.
she comfortable or is the D, or it could be both, because that's ridiculous.
Well, I
I'm
don't
a
know.
different type of
But
chick. So
10
I ain't built
years?
like that. She
Over
might, I mean, you
10
can get
years.
comfortable because it's.
Over
No,
10
I know. I'm saying, but my
Out
comfort
here-
level changes.
But see, we
Because
different.
because he in her mind. Y'all understand something.
Mm.
It's more than just physical.
Y'all
He
can't wait.
Women
he
are
in her
emotional
mind.
Y'all
He-
creatures.
can't wait.
so once he take that
Control of mind.
once he take that mind, you
Emotional
done.
That's it. That's the rap.
It's like a play.
That's
It's like a
true.
joystick on Mad. You control that quarterback.
And don't throw the
That-
D.
you
on
got
top
that
of it.
mind,
It
man.
ain't nothing.
Once you get a female mind, or even vice versa. My granddad always told me growing up, "Pussy, what you make it." That was what he told us.
Come on.
Jesus.
He told us
that
as,
was real
as us. He told us. Let me tell y'all something. My grandsons, nigga, pussy, what you make it.
What?
It's what you make it.
What you make it? 'Cause
That's- we
your
always
D
stuck
gonna
right
make it. Me, it's the mind,
Period.
too.
I'm gonna leave it just like that. Now you think about that part.
That was some real shit.
That was deep.
Hell, dick can be what you make it. But it could be, but y'all know me. I just wanna. On the outside.
Some bad stuff out there.
Can't make it nothing. Can't make it nothing.
No, I'm just
Oh
playing.
my
I'm
God, making nothing.
just playing. But yeah, I don't know, man. I think we just like and we've had this conversation before too. Like times change, like they
Yeah.
continue to change, and that's history. You know what I'm saying? History just it changes, but I just feel like the more that we don't, and I'm speaking as black, I'm speaking as men. As more as the more we don't put our foot down and say, look, the same way y'all require stuff, we require stuff.
That's why when
Keep
Nipsey
going
Hussle
a
had
little
passed
more.
away, all these women was on Facebook saying they want Nipsey Hussle. My question was, are you gonna be the Laura London?
Right.
Are you gonna play her part?
Lauren
See,
London me.
see, everybody want that man, but are you gonna play your part to keep that man?
And she was a bigger. She played
a
the
big
lesser
part,
role.
yes.
Well,
She
she
was
played
a
the
big
lesser
part.
role, and she was a bigger celebrity than he was.
Right, right.
But she played her part. So I'm saying, like, man, I say we talking about that. Like, you want that man to get all that, but are you gonna do your part to keep a man who got all that? Because the man that got all that, he got a different mindset. So the man who got everything you want to have, the good credit, the good job, he got a different mindset for the cat at the club.
Agreed.
So are you gonna be the woman that he need in his life to keep him in your life?
But see, that's when
she
it
was
come
trying
down to
say.
the
That's what B.
man.
Simone was trying to say. But
That's why I
nobody trying to
say
hear.
I agree with what she was saying.
Yeah.
Women was going off, and
Yeah.
that just shows the
Why?
society we
That's
in.
the society we
That
in
shows
now.
the
I
society
agree
we
with
in.
everything she was saying.
Well,
because
women were the
Take care
ones.
of me.
everything that you just said.
Yeah,
She
pretty much.
want-
Yeah.
Everything you just
she
said.
want-
That's what she said.
Women want dudes that accounts have money, their accounts are the negative. Credit scores high, they credit scores are horrible. Pretty much just want things in a man that they don't have themselves, right?
At
Right.
all.
And
If
women
he
were
got that
getting
much sense,
mad.
he's not gonna pick you.
Women were
That's why
getting
you said it's a
mad
whole
at her.
different mindset that, like,
Women
yeah.
were getting mad at her. That's why I said it's our fault as men for a woman to get mad at another woman for speaking facts.
How is that awful?
Because we have allowed these women to do. We're not talking about one or two women. We're talking
Yeah.
about a mass
So
of
it's our
women.
fault that women getting mad at women.
See,
Nah.
you missing
No,
the whole point,
not
bro.
that.
See, elevate a little bit, bro. Elevate a little bit. You missing the whole point. You thinking about the small picture. What I'm saying is, it's a mass of women jumping down this women's throat for speaking facts when it comes to what a woman should be,
Bring it to the table.
not just bringing to the table, but what
Accepting.
right.
Yeah, but you
Bring
can't-
it to the table and accepting, I guess.
Yeah.
So for a mass of women to feel that way, it's so many men that allow them to get over on them to feel that way.
which is crazy.
Best prime example, like when I get hit up on Instagram about the chicks, the models, want to be on the show. They'll throw a price out there, $2,500, $2,000. So I don't cuss them out. My whole point is, somebody down there, they doing that because
Somebody
somebody
to pay.
paying it.
Somebody gonna go for it.
Point. That's my point.
So it's like he was like we all saying, somebody give them that option.
Hell no,
Yeah.
they
gonna
humble
come down on-
themselves.
Correct.
Exactly.
Somebody paying.
now we cooking with.
Yeah.
Come on,
I was
you
with you
grease
now.
now.
I was with you,
air
Crocker.
fryer earlier.
Well, we got a lot.
Nigga said he don't want no air fryer.
I want the
But
grease.
yeah, but I mean, it ain't a simple fix, but
Oh hell no, not now.
No,
It's
definitely
done.
ain't.
Out of control.
It's not a simple
done
fix,
now.
and like I said,
You are crazy.
I can't speak for all men, but I like an alpha female. But I think it's times where it needs to be where that needs to be flexed. Chill. I think it's time. I think it's time where that muscle needs to be flexed. Like,
I mean, go ahead.
yeah, still, like I said, because like I said, I'm not gonna not be the man. So
Yeah, an alpha female is needed for a strong man, right? And the reason I say that is it's gonna come times where a man is struggling, and they gonna need that woman
Right.
to push them.
You need the woman to help
Like
them.
both of us
you
don't
need
need
to
to be
say,
sitting back like,
I need what it is.
like we need.
I'm about to say,
alpha
when you
female.
fall short, you don't want no weak-willed woman that ain't gonna be able
Don't even know
to.
how to be strong. Like I said, go back to your child. Don't know how to be strong at all. Just be out here just doing what they see the little boys doing the videos with all the money and do that, and they're gonna go for them little girls that want the money and don't require all that grown man shit and don't know how to submit.
And
They
it go
don't know how to submit.
You're
right.
That's a big thing too.
You're right, and it
It's
goes
a
both
way to do it,
ways
too.
because it's some weak-minded men out here that don't want to mess with older, females. They
Oh, women,
age
yep, they
because
go
they
for the
gonna
younger woman.
They're gonna make
Yeah.
they require out of them certain
Oh
things
yeah.
Yep.
true,
about
true.
being a man
They
that
go-
they don't want to do. So they
Yeah.
keep going after these
The
younger
younger women,
girls that
yeah.
they can.
They don't
You know,
require
they can
that.
manipulate.
Way to manipulate.
They can manipulate them,
Just pay the metro bill, you good.
Yeah.
And it's the metro. every
Keep the
time.
metro on, you
Keep my hair
good.
done.
My hair down, my nails
Buy me some shoes.
buy me some shoes.
Yeah, simple shit.
And that's it.
Once again,
And they gonna give up that box, and they gonna require that. And
man
that-
failing,
but
bro.
that just changed their whole
and
mindset.
when it all comes down
That's
to
what
it,
like
bro.
they
That's
supposed
why I
to do
said
on
from the
social media.
jump, man. Like people may not see it. Everybody entitled to their own opinions and feel the way they want to feel. But me personally, I feel like it's a lot of this rests on the man's shoulders.
I mean,
Well, I
think it's
I feel
equal.
bad.
I think it's deep, Chris, what you're saying, but I think sometimes too a man starting to pick his battles a little bit more.
You can't.
I think meaning.
I'm about to say, explain that, Disco.
So what I'm saying is like you get as a man sometimes you get tired of just trying to argue about every little thing.
Absolutely.
So you so you get to the point sometimes you know what, man, damn it, as long as it ain't affecting the crib, you won. Fuck it. If the
Why?
sky red, damn it, it's red.
Those are wise words that came from this brother to my right.
But it's a difference from
Because
the man
you got
and the boy.
but if it's a situation if it's a situation
My
huh?
right. This my right, fool.
if it's a situation where it's gonna affect the finances of the home or the well-being of the
Then you
kids,
gotta put
then a
yourself-
man got to be stern. But if it's something petty as the damn
See,
color of the wall,
Because
But
remember,
check this out.
remember
Hold on.
you told me before.
Right. But
pick my
check this
battle.
out.
Your battles.
But check
Yeah.
this out. You picking your battles, but you picking your battles. At the end of the day, you got to have integrity, and you got to have the guidelines that you need to live by. Right? That you yourself, regardless of if my old lady, my kids are involved, regardless of certain standards that I have to live by as a man, right? So I pick my battles, but it's certain things I'm not gonna waver on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's being a
So
man.
when you pick right, so you can pick your battles, but 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna pick your battles about, like you said, anything household, anything serious. So I get what you're saying, but when you talking about picking your battles, shoot, that shouldn't even come into play when it's talking about being a man.
Yeah.
See, but everybody
I'm about to say, yeah,
knows
'cause
a man
it's-
and a boy. It's
Yeah, I'm
a
about to say, yeah,
thing,
because
it's
there's certain
toss-up.
things I'm not caving on. We can go back and forth all day, but how I feel is gonna be how I feel.
And then we can agree to disagree
Right.
at the end
And
of
it's
the day.
certain,
That's
right.
what I do.
But
at
listen,
home.
And-
there's certain things.
and-
You gotta have
He feel that he ain't wavering though.
And that's the problem, though. But if you do feel how you feel and strongly, and she not budging and you not budging, that's when y'all gotta have a discussion. Like, is it worth it?
You got to communicate.
Is this
Like
worth
you
it?
said, if it's worth it, if it ain't gonna mean a goddamn, leave me the hell alone, go sleep.
Then you
Yeah,
just
yeah,
agree to
yeah.
disagree.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah. If it ain't nothing that's going,
Cause
if it ain't nothing that's putting out.
I got plenty of folk to cuss out during the week. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'll agree to disagree.
Man,
I gotta
that's another thing. Like when it comes to relationships, man, every battle ain't serious.
You don't have to fight it. You don't have to
Everything
fight
ain't
every
serious.
battle.
Correct.
You
Don't
know?
make you
Everything ain't
weak. That
serious.
just
You
make
start to
just
think about
wrong.
stuff and you find yourself just being mad because you forcing yourself to be mad because you don't want to be the bigger person. Just be like, man, what are we?
That like me and my old lady. We ain't got we blocked each other on Facebook.
I'm done.
Like we ain't Facebook friends because it keeps cause y'all know how I am.
Keep
It keep
It
the
keep all the
drama away.
bullshit going.
No,
She know wherever I'm at, I done hug somebody.
Okay.
I done got done flirt with somebody. She knows she married to. So to keep
You
all,
know where you going
So-
every
She don't
night.
want to see it.
she don't want to see it, and I don't want to have to question
I thought
about
y'all got
a nigga on my
argument and y'all
goddamn page. Like,
unfriended. I was
Nah,
like,
I
don't-
don't do the same thing.
I don't
but
even
we
wanna
end up
know.
being best friends again.
Fuck it, I don't
We
wanna-
got- But I was like, stay off my stuff then, cause I ain't the fuck I'm here.
nigga put a heart on there. I'm like, why the fuck nigga put a heart in there? I ain't
I
gonna
fucking
fucking
know.
know.
It's a heart.
Fuck it.
they like
He got love on his mind. I don't.
So like you say, we pick your battles, man. Like,
you pick
fuck
your
it.
battles.
You got to. You got to.
What is love on your goddamn mind too?
But yeah, but
Well,
that was a
everybody
good,
gotta
that was a
learn to
good
be in a
topic. though.
relationship.
That definitely was. Is Janelle still on the phone?
Yeah, nothing
Yep.
to that.
So pick your battle with the midgets. You want 5 feet or 6 feet?
Yeah, you want 5 or 6. You might need 3. They might got no man.
I think Chris secretly like midgets.
That's what it is. But he don't want to tell. He
I
don't
think
want
my
to
dog like midgets,
He
man.
don't want to
I
tell
don't
us
even-
what that midget
Because you know why I
is.
say that? Because he was talking about protecting them when we started talking bad about
I
them.
told y'all.
See,
Told y'all, Chris.
You want to protect
I
them.
told y'all secretly, Chris got a profile on midgetmingle.com.
Midgetmingle.com.
he want to take them home, put them in the sink, wash them with the little spray gun.
That's what he want to get in the tub.
The only interactions
They
I've
gonna
ever listen, the only interactions I have ever had in
That's
real
my
life
fantasy though.
with
I want a
midgets
threesome with the 2 midgets.
is
I want a fantasy with the midgets.
is getting ready to jump on some boy midgets. Because-
Why we gotta talk about them?
Because
They
listen,
midgets, you got
they
one
still
way.
midgets.
I'm
They
midget
still
shaming.
midgets.
Midget,
So-
I'm man midget.
So
shaming.
man midgets just feel like because they small, you won't do nothing to them. So they feel like they want to mug you and shoot your units and stuff, and like you ain't really about that action.
So a midget swing on your child, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna knock the shit out of him. Bye.
Swing on my thump the
Bye.
hell out of a midget.
Oh my god.
Boop.
I'm going to hell, man.
Ooh,
Bye.
You right.
I'm gonna tie that nigga to my roof.
Where she at?
I'm doing 100 on the
I'm
freeway.
thinking you a midget, you can't get molly
bro.
wop.
Chris, you gonna be
Wait.
I'm going there.
You get
I'm
these
going
hands,
there.
little midget.
I'm telling you.
And I can
I was in the mall one time, man. I walked by, right? It was a midget. It was a midget with a regular person, right? It was two
It's
dudes.
a regular person, Chris.
Oh, not a midget.
Okay.
It was two
3'5" and up.
dudes,
They finna ban the
and
kids
they was
to-
walking. They was walking, and I'm walking this way.
Well,
I'm walking this
hate
way,
crime.
so I see the midget down there
say
walking
shit.
towards me, and I'm looking, but I'm
Only if
not.
they hit my child.
But I'm not staring at them. You know what I'm saying? I
'Cause
know
they
it's
down there.
rude.
You
I know
just-
it's rude.
You looking for
Yeah,
it.
I'm sure they get stared at all day, every day. So I could only imagine, like, it's rude.
Right.
So I walk by, and before I could get like all the way by him, he looking at me.
Well, damn, what you beefing with?
So
the
I look back at him. So I just threw him one of these, the same way I would do
Right.
anybody else. He ain't throw one back.
Oh, well, now that's
So
disrespectful.
now you gotta throw these hands.
No, so now I'm just looking at him.
Did you
I-
cuss?
no, I didn't. But I'm just looking at him as he go by. So as he go by, like him and his partner turn around like they like
Bruh,
what?
What's
That
up?
episode of Martin, I'm telling you, they band together. They come to the show.
Like, listen, buddy,
you
I
doing?
will whoop you and your babysitter behind.
You gotta step on them. Don't whoop, just step on them.
The babysitter.
He said
I
Because
didn't,
he thought
you-
he was looking at him.
I didn't do
Yeah.
nothing.
he gonna beat him and the midget manager.
I
The
wasn't-
midget
I didn't
manager
do
about to
nothing.
get his too.
They gonna bite
Not
your
the baby.
ankles off. Off.
What's my midgets or chihuahuas?
They the
That's
same
Both.
size.
Wheelchairs though.
Dang,
People
you
in
wanna bring
wheelchairs, I ain't-
Willies in here?
No.
Dang.
No, KC, I'm not scared of midgets, man.
No, it's just messed up.
I am not.
because
I was
When
growing
they
up, I used
roll
to
over
cry.
your shoe, they feel like they ain't gotta say sorry. Like,
Well,
what?
Ooh.
then, see, I'll be the. Ooh.
People in wheelchairs, like they. First
But if
of
you
all,
push them out of wheelchair,
I
you
get
in the
you.
wrong.
Y'all
How
give
do they
you
know?
space.
You
What?
You
Bump.
you
bump.
roll over to the.
You roll over this shit.
They may not
You
know.
doing a flat service all day. You feel like
Listen, Chris, I had a man at LA Fitness, no lie.
Said, move, Terry.
I had to catch myself at LA Fitness. I was there working out, right? And a blind man walked in, right? So listen to me.
He walked in by himself.
He walked in with the cane.
By himself.
Yeah.
No supervision.
No, somebody can walk.
All that weight equipment in
Listen.
there that they can run into, and they had no
Chris, that's my whole point. Listen,
the sting.
I was
know
by
you're blind.
the butterfly thing talking to a dude, right?
Oh,
That-
damn,
I
you
coach,
know, man.
listen, dude, I coach,
He
right?
slapped you with the speed.
He slapped the shit out with a stick, and I almost stole his ass. I'm talking about he tore my fucking calves up, bro. My shin,
You should have snatched the
Man.
stick out of his hand and slapped him back.
Yeah,
Be like,
for
listen,
real.
I just want you to know how I
Like he hit
feel.
you too hard.
bro, that shit hurt
For
like
him to
hell.
just be, he supposed to be blindly
yeah, you
walking.
No,
Like
he was
that.
doing
He
this.
swinging
He
and
was
shit.
swinging
What
that
the
bitch and said,
Man, nah. You took that shit from
How did he-
I don't think he was blind. I think he was playing.
How did he get to the gym?
Playing.
"No, paratransit dropped him off."
Disco
They
flash
just
back
dropped him off.
from a
Yeah,
woman.
paratransit, the buses they
Go
drop him
get a
off
switch.
and bring him to the door,
Yeah, yeah.
and he started doing this, and he got
No,
somebody.
you supposed to tap. I done bet you ain't
The,
supposed
the
to swing.
nigga was swinging. He hit my
You could've
motherfucking
swung.
And you
shin.
should have swung
You
back.
Almost
swung
knocked
back,
his
all
ass
right,
out. I
all
swear to
back.
God, I was so mad.
Damn,
I
Daredevil.
don't think he was blind. It must have been a
So
prank.
Chris, if you got that phone call, hey, 1-800 collect.
What?
Hey, bro, I'm locked up, dude. I swung on a blind man.
He wasn't blind. He
I
was
had to get details.
But you could have poked the blind man in the
Look.
eye. It'll still hurt. Then, but they'll
Well,
leave
close
you
your eyes.
alone.
You be out of there before you know it. Close your eyes. You be out of there
So
before you know it.
you just-
You got to be smarter when you do this. See, when he slapped you with the stick, you should have just said, you know what,
Hold him
I'm
in
your
the
trainer for the day. Please follow me to the back room. we gotta, somebody's paying for you a one-on-one session today.
He couldn't even
Not a
say
one
it.
A
on
one-on-one session today. Be wearing them out in that back room.
I didn't sign up for this. Yeah, you did.
YouTube, I am very sorry, YouTube. I do not condone this YouTube. This behavior.
Disclaimer at the bottom.
Disclaimer: we don't talk about jumping on the blind folk.
He said, I didn't sign up for it.
It's not gonna do
Yes,
that.
you
Yeah,
did.
yeah, when you slap my chin. You slap my shin. Yeah.
Somebody signed you up for kickboxing today.
And then the midget should come walking in with their folks. I'm telling you, the how it be every time.
I think Chris like midgets. I don't give a damn what y'all
I
say.
really
I'm
don't.
telling you, we gotta bring one on the next show. Y'all bring them.
Y'all
in.
know one?
Go ahead. I got some real questions I need to ask them.
See, they gonna be.
Do y'all take regular aspirin or baby aspirin?
Oh my God.
They not babies.
But they might have because of their weight. They might have to say baby.
Were y'all on the
Nah,
trend of high tops and tall tees? I'm just curious.
No, they wasn't. They had tank tops.
No, I thought it was more like baby.
Is a small cup like a large to you? Huh?
They be.
They got the little
They
pack.
got the.
They got the.
They got hand. They got the.
Where they can they
They got
can
the hand accelerators and brakes, and sometimes if they don't, they got these stilts. that they
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
leg
steps.
extended.
put,
Yeah.
on put on the bottom of their feet.
But
Very
how is
carefully.
the fucking though? Let's get on.
This
to
is
the
not a porn
edge.
show.
What you? What? We ain't gotta be porn to know.
Have you ever been with a midget?
I would love to be one.
Have you ever been with a midget?
I wanna
Have you ever been with a midget? Have you ever? I haven't. So nobody can answer that question.
Well, I'm gonna just tell you what I think.
Why you get
We don't-
soft?
We don't want to know what you think.
I've been with a lot of short girls.
They so little
You
and
tall,
cute.
so.
I think they're just so
5 foot.
cute. It's a midget gonna call in, and she gonna be like, "I got a good bus."
You like bitch now they
But I heard you talking about that bacon last week.
That bacon.
That's the restaurant that messed up our bacon.
You heard.
She called last week.
Breakfast.
Okay, I
It's
got
a
you.
breakfast little place.
Yeah. So I mean,
And we coming for you.
It probably midget back there
I'm
cooking
yeah,
your
we
shit.
get a.
Probably.
She couldn't reach the
If
stove.
we get one on here,
Bacon
I got a
is
whole
fine.
list of questions I'm gonna ask.
Okay,
I'm gonna get one on here.
I'm gonna
I'm
ask.
gonna get one on here.
Please.
Gotta get one that don't get offended, because they be offended by everything.
Nah, it's gonna be a. It's gonna be.
No, I
one-
gotta be real
yeah,
and-
real.
Got to be like a comedian midget.
Yeah, I'll find.
Is there one out there?
Yes. There is.
We'll find one.
A comedian midget. I saw him on Instagram.
We're gonna find one.
Tell him to come on to the
I'm
man
gonna
show.
see if I can find him. You know who we need to get? You just sent me his rap today.
Uncle Mel, something. Uncle Mel, some picture. Midge, you got a crush on.
Girl, I can't deal.
No,
He
seriously. I'm
gonna
finna.
fall out.
Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Ain't no dancing, man. It was a picture. He sent it on Instagram for real.
A midget?
Yeah, he got a crush on her.
Oh.
Man, weird dude.
They out here in
Oh,
these
my
streets. They
bad.
need love
Dwarfs.
too. See, dwarfs.
No, they different.
So,
Midget and dwarfs are
but
different.
it's dwarfs, midget, and little people. I'm asking.
Who's taller?
I
out of
don't
all?
know.
I thought
dwarfs
you was
are taller
correcting
than
that.
Google. Dwarfs are taller, right?
I don't know.
I thought you.
No, I think dwarves
No,
are the
dwarfs.
small
Okay.
ones.
No, we
Yeah.
about
And
to
then
find
it's the
out.
midget. Then
You
it's
asked me
the
like I
little
got
I
midgets
think-
on standby. Like, I don't know.
I think maybe the dwarfs are like the small people that are almost made like regular people,
Yes.
and then the midgets they like.
Like, so what's they height?
What's
We
your
gotta stop
height
asking like we know these
requirement?
questions. I don't know.
I'm just saying, because I might have dated a dwarf. She was short.
She was just a little person.
Yeah, that's it. She was just short. Like
Yeah.
what you were, like
Like
5
if you
feet.
under 5
She
feet,
was
they
4'11".
consider you a midget.
Yeah.
or
See, that's
something
just a
like that.
regular. That's just a real short person.
Yeah, okay, cool. I was about to say, because compared to me, she
Main
kind of
difference
did
between a
look
midget
like-
and dwarf is that the midget. Oh, the midget has normal bodily proportions, and the dwarfs have the like little. They're
Yeah,
okay.
so a midget, good.
Okay.
You said midget.
Yeah, I had it backwards.
Yeah, see,
So
the
it's
dwarf is the
dwarf,
one
then
that you
midget.
don't like.
But one of them I know is regular, and one of them's not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the little
The
person.
dwarf is not.
A dwarf is the one
dwarf
with
got
the
the-
So
joint.
who was
T-Rex
twerking?
arms, yeah.
The midget or the dwarf?
No, that's the midget.
that's
So
the midget
midgets don't
twerking?
suffer from the same
Yeah.
bone and joint problems as people with dwarfism. Okay.
She ain't had no
They
dwarf
grow
ass.
normally but do not exceed
What's
58 inches in height.
happening? I'm a concerned parent.
That's what Uncle Mel like.
So she must be a midget
Frozen on the screen.
because she look proportion. She
I
thick.
think somebody like her. A midget
Thick.
like her.
No, my home,
Oh.
What's wrong with her?
She better not be a. Let me see. She might be just a little person.
No,
Cause
she a midget.
she looking real long.
I say,
I'm trying to say she
Nah,
took
she
over.
got the love
58,
seat set up like a regular couch.
Oh, that's what she got.
That's all that is.
That's why you don't see that.
And then
Oh
he
yeah,
took,
she got the little person head.
then he took she took the
58
camera.
inches
The
in
camera was
Right,
their way.
right. You
Oh
know,
yeah, there she go. She me yeah.
Let's
That,
bring her on the show.
she cute though. Look at that little chocolate
She
me.
adorable.
Yeah, she on girl. No, she a
Oh,
midget.
she got regular arms.
look at
No,
look
her
at the
arms
elbow.
are regular. She got my arm, bro. That's a midget.
Shout out Uncle Mel with
Uncle
your little,
Mel. I get it, Uncle
with your
Mel.
little baby bodybuilder.
Uncle Mel gonna put you on.
Look, he said she got the bag.
Right.
He said she got the
They
bag
back
too.
shot.
Huh?
They got
Oh,
a back shot.
no,
They
he's something
they,
right there.
They be heavy in the back.
I ain't even gonna lie. I want to say, well, look at my itty bitty bitch. I love you, little itty bitty.
And said he saw a video.
Put it in your purse.
But
We all going to hell.
but yeah,
I
man,
would've
the
did.
the night
Y'all
show
just
was pretty weird.
Y'all
Definitely.
Y'all just going to look quick.
Right, definitely not.
We learned something new today, so this is very
This
educational.
is very educational.
It was not.
I know that
Not at all.
You know the difference between a dwarf and midget now?
midget
I never
and
cared to
little
know.
people. When he
Everyone else
put it on the screen, I didn't know if it was a dwarf or a midget.
And now we know.
Now we know. See,
Yeah,
Can you
Come on,
put that
Disco.
the more you know thing up there? The little
you
the
know
star?
what?
You know what I'm talking about?
The more you know.
That little
You
star.
know, I'm not gonna play with
don't
you.
don't tune
Don't
in.
do it.
Don't,
Don't
don't
do it.
listen.
Yeah,
Don't
like you don't
don't
hear
don't
us.
listen. Nothing they got going on.
Because we're talking about the dwarf and the midget.
Yeah, because
See, she shoulda came from
she had, listen. Y'all talking about me really like. She's infatuated with the midgets and the dwarf.
Yeah. I ain't realized until I started talking about it. I was like, that'd be so much fun. See,
I
you
think
said
you probably down
that,
with
but
whatever
y'all
shit.
used to slimy, and I ain't got time. I don't see how y'all be doing it. I say you ain't supposed to swallow it. And I ain't never did that one before. I mean, my husband like it, but it's got to be fresh out of
Putting that
the
man business out in the street.
From last
Yeah.
night. Everybody's
it
eating
got
everybody's
to be fresh
ass.
out the shower. Ain't no getting off the. Let me get that. No,
I read something on
Let me get
Facebook.
that
Dude was
tissue.
like, I just want to let you girls know, we don't like when you wash up and shower before we go down there. He was like, I want that
after
8
work.
hour after work.
After
Yes.
work, but I done heard
That
that.
garbage can juice.
But I still, it better not
That's the one ain't working.
It
That's the
better
one
not
ain't
never-
working, so he got to do everything he can to keep her.
Oh,
That's so he's showing his love.
well,
Fuck that.
you should message
He can
that
show
to
it in
her
a
then. Don't put it
cleanlier
on
way.
Facebook.
They don't even want to know, bro.
All righty. Thank y'all for
They don't even
My
wanna know.
damn
thank y'all for
booty.
tuning in.
Right.
Yeah, regular dude on Facebook. He the one, and he always be like, I'll pay a girl to fart in my face. Something wrong with him.
But see, all butts stink.
Well,
You know,
ladies,
but
and-
unless you fresh out the shower, booty just stink. I just, you go back there, don't matter you going stink. It's a crevice. It just, but
But you gotta wash the crevice, friend.
But even I'm saying after you got the shower, you got the
Hey
shower.
man,
just
that's why I
butt
like
stank.
slim girls.
Like I'm telling you, them strippers, I want to
Little
just sniff.
cheeks.
Give a little. They ain't big enough to stink.
No, it's it
What?
take a longer time, bro.
What in the world is going on?
Little cheeks.
We ain't never gonna have this
Little
mixture
cheeks might
ever
stink
again.
too.
Never again.
We gonna have a
Oh,
show like this.
man.
We gotta have a show like this the whole time. We can't bounce back and forth from serious to not
Yes, we
serious.
can,
to serious.
because that let
No,
you
we
know.
can't.
We listen.
We can't.
levels.
We playing with people's emotions.
But if someone talk about something that's serious, now they want to laugh.
Especially if somebody.
Not 5 minutes, then 5 minutes, then 5 minutes.
Ass is good for your soul.
I thought it was coochie. Oh, I don't know. I ain't got a beard.
But then don't
He
let
said
your
it
face
with
come
your
up
sight.
stank. Then you got to get away.
If his face come up stank, that's a joke.
So, that's what you been
That is
using.
crazy if that happens.
Now he gotta put toothpaste all around his face, not just
Man, he
in his
need
mouth.
alcohol and everything. He better. Oh no! I object.
So you take it to go place to work.
That's a go plate.
She was on the mic right now, so everybody can hear what you saying.
Said take it to go plate to the work.
Man, my baby, no. I can't wait to get home. Get my baby a bath if I'm smelling her on the way home.
I would not want to talk to you at work.
No,
Tony
not
did his hours fast.
booty mouth.
Right.
He said, I'm gonna have what I had yesterday tomorrow.
Hey, Chris, that's why we don't argue.
I'm trying to
Hey,
Hey,
why we don't?
we was driving buses, not garbage trucks. What is this aroma?
You can go. I'll wait on the next one. Hell
He said,
I don't know.
hop on the
I ain't
bus
from
and go
Miami.
ahead.
Oh no. Look.
But are midgets' hands, are they long enough to watch that?
if you don't,
Do the
Bye.
is it long enough to reach
you
around?
can mute her mic. You can mute her mic for the rest of the
Yes,
show.
because bitches they got my arm.
Okay, so dwarf.
No, they
is
don't.
dwarf.
Then you just saw that picture. That girl had the same arm.
That
But that was a
arm was
little
short.
person. That
That arm
wasn't
was
like a
short.
good
Look,
man.
Look at
See that arm?
hold on, time out. Look at the proportion from the shoulder to the elbow.
Okay, but the dwarf.
That's short. That's a short. That's short. That's a short arm. Okay.
They gotta have
All right,
somebody.
time out. Stand up and bend your arms and see how far they come down. Look at your elbows. Look how far your elbows come down. Look how far her elbows come down. They at her chest.
That's because she
Your
was
elbows
like
way
this.
down here.
No, he a tall nigga though. Yeah.
I ain't saying her hand. Look at her elbows.
That's proportion for her body
But
though.
what she gonna do with her
That's
elbow?
close.
That's
That's
proportion
close.
to her
But
body.
what are we talking about her elbow for?
Because
Because the
we
arm is not
disagree with
proportion.
that's proportion,
Oh.
bro. Yes, it is. Now put a dwarf up there.
All right. So for next week, 8:00, tune in so we can tell you how, if the midget can white.
Wait, it's a dwarf can white, a midget can white. That
Either
was-
one of them. We gonna see.
And let's see if that butt stink.
We are not talking about midgets or dwarfs. Come on.
Y'all, thank y'all for watching.
Oh, Jesus.
Thank
Hey
y'all.
man, appreciate y'all tuning in. Hey, look, tell your people.
We understand if you don't want to subscribe.
Tell people this not what we usually discuss.
Sorry,
Right.
y'all.
But if
This
but if
hard.
this is what they like, subscribe. Hey, appreciate y'all tuning in, man. We'll see y'all next week.
All
man.
right, peace, peace.